Hello. Uh, just ignore my background. Yeah, my. Okay. So let's explain um the further lore about the Corp Unknown. So let's start. So, uh, Dr. Jin, or also known as Professor Jin, he worked as a doctor before he made cop say something like that. Um, so he was born since July 10th, 1974, and now his and when he made his company, it was now um, 2003. So he's now 29, and now uh, more likely after that, kind of like there was a few years after that. 2006, his age is now 32. So, for some reason, he made this company because he was interested in experimenting. He wanted power. For some reason, he he himself uh, made those monsters as weapons. Yeah, he wanted to give it to the military so that, well, they can make them weapons for some sorts. So yeah, uh, he made this company not just to make experiments, but to make weapons that were able to breathe, eat, and also attack. And for John, the rebel of the company, he did a rebellion in himself that, you know, sparked something. So, he took the serum because that serum was actually the DNA that was used to make these monsters. Well, yeah, I guess so. So, Dr. Jin has one of a lot of subjects he made. So yeah, I'll just explain to all of you about the containments later in this. Maybe later or maybe tomorrow or something like that because really I haven't been doing more lore about it. Okay, okay. So John, the rebel or the protagonist, stole the serum. Um, yeah, he stole the serum, and then you know, and after that, Doctor Jin was very very angry at what he has done. That's why he was trying to find his DNA because, well, he's more likely very hidden. Yeah, John was so smart at hiding himself in this situation. And yeah, he even managed to get that footage since, uh, since the release of episode 11. So yeah, he stole the footage and he finally found out how the the subject one escaped. So yeah, the subject one is the most valued creature in you know in Kapsei. So yeah, subject one escaped not because it was strong, but it was so big that it actually can like break it. The he break the containment cell. he broke the containment cell and killed a worker. Well, yeah, because there were workers around the company, or yeah. So when it escaped, uh, it killed a lot of people, hundreds of people. And you may know that since episode 10 was released, because in the news, in episode 10, it was knowingly, you know, told that it killed more than 145 people. I don't know in how many weeks did it take, like, did it take people, like, how many, but really. So, yeah, Subject 1 really, you know, attacked the civilians and, you know, okay, guys, you know what? I'm just gonna, I was just gonna tell you, uh, in this very, very properly and correctly. So, COPSA, or the Company of Protected Secrets and Experiments, is a company that made these experiments. Yes, also Subject 1 was the first to be ever made and the most successful ones. While the others are mostly successful, others of them are still growing and, well, but there are other subjects that are very, very mysterious. Well, let me explain it to you. Hold on. So, uh, there are actually 6 subjects that Dr. Jin has made throughout the years, or something like that. Yeah, he kind of like made these creatures to be more stronger, more aggressive than any weapon that humankind could, you know, keep, or something like that. So, I guess my series that I've been making has a lot to tell. So yeah, I'm gonna explain all this to all of you, like, the subjects and, you know, their whereabouts. Subject 4 is an infant. Yes, an experimental infant that's still been growing and, you know, in development. And also, for subject 5, it's kind of like a crocodile-like creature that most likely uh has the has the power to have this sharp jaw and its you know and also for subject 5, wait a second. Oh yeah, it's actually subject 5. Sorry, maybe subject Yeah, yeah. Sorry, guys. This was actually subject 5. Did I say? You know what? Sorry for confusing all of you. I'm not really great in talking. So, subject 6 is an unknown experiment, mostly kept as a secret. We don't know what it looks like, but it it will be a creature that may or may be surpass the limitations of subject 1. So yeah, and also Dr. Jin was planning to make more experiments, but after the serum was took, it was most likely to be very, very impossible to do that without the serum. And most of you would say, well, how about he makes another serum like that? How about he makes another, you know, to make these creatures? Well, you see, the serum has been studied, and made for years. It was, and experimented with other creatures, like, like cows and crocodiles. Dr. Jen took that and, he experimented on them. And, the other serums weren't so successful. They sometimes bled, bloated up, died, got poisoned, I don't know, got aggressive, something like that. And yeah, it took a whole lot of years to do that. And the serum is most likely to be the most valuable and the most hardly worked thing that Dr. Jin or Professor Jin has made in his entire life. Okay, okay. For today, that's all. I'm very sorry that I spoke to you not properly and, putting the lore and, things. Uh, Sorry, I don't actually talk properly in, doing these videos, and it's so unbelievably hard for me to do that. I could prepare and putting a prompt in my paper so I could read it, so I could tell it to you in a visual way, more likely to be a more proper way to say the lore about my series. But really sorry about that, guys. Just I'm very sorry that I spoke like a monkey or something like that. And really. But anyways, I'll be coming back to explain the lore in my series. Maybe tomorrow, later, I don't know. But really. Okay, if you all enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe because I've been doing this for more likely a few minutes. Okay, bye.